Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E.N.E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E.N.E. the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy. When it's sick of me, I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E.N.E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys, E.N.E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. There ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah, what up? Sorry, you know, it's the brother, aka we here, Tax Friday night. Y'all know what it do, y'all know what it be, y'all know what it is, man. We here. We about to get to it. There's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, man. Been a hell of a week, man. And you know we about to get straight to it. We ain't to it, but to do it. And we definitely gonna do it like we used to it, man.
2020 got me seeing so clear.
Let's go, man.
Put your boy shit. Lost and glitch. We cool, nigga.
You know?
This is the
Boogie
cool.
Major.
We on the rise now. Middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E.N.E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain, it's vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Don't break the code, this family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow was classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers be Guapanese. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, how they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick. Butcher shit. E.N.E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my
We on the
element.
rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E.N.E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Poor looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I'll be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E.N.E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This is guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
You already know what it is, man. Tap in, tap in. Friday night, let's get to it. Yeah. What up? Y'all already know what it is, and we here, man. Friday night, another Friday down. King Els ain't gonna be tapping in tonight. If y'all recall, on Tuesday, he said he has some important things he need to be studying for, and he'll let us know after everything. He take his test or whatever he's studying for. He's gonna let us know what he was talking about. But unfortunately, he's not gonna be here tonight because he gotta study for what he got going on. So shout out to King Els. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wish the brother flying colors on success of his test, whatever it is he studied for. And we're just as excited to find out what he got going on. He told me, he said, man, I want to tell you, he said, I want to keep it secret until everything is official, like a referee with a whistle. And I ain't got no problem with that. So, you know what I'm talking about? We here nonetheless. You know what I'm talking about? My brother King Els is here in spirit. So we're going to get straight to it. What's good with everybody, man? Friday night, crazy week. A lot of things have happened this week, man. But tonight is April 4th, 2025, right? Very pivotal day in history, if I do say so myself, right? Very important day in history. if I do say so myself. Right? Approximately, let's say, 60 or 57 years ago, right? 57 years ago today, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, right? So rest in the essence of Martin Luther King Jr., man. 57 years. And I posted this picture right here specifically. I posted this picture right here specifically. Right? As you see, who all in this picture with him, right? I can't remember the other two dudes' names right now, but right there we got Jesse Jackson standing right there next to him. All of these guys are members of the Divine Nine. I've been telling y'all about these people, man. Al Sharpton was out there that day too. Right? We got Martin Luther King Jr., who's Alpha Phi Alpha. Right? We got Jesse Jackson, who's Omega Psi Phi. What's my man right here name, man? Let's go to the article. Well, that's not even an article. Right? So, man, when it comes to Martin Luther King Jr., when it comes to MLK, man, Jr., man, it's a lot that's involved with all of that, man. But 57 years ago today, unfortunately, he was taken out at the famous Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy things surrounding that day right there, but I show y'all this photo to let y'all know that the Divine Nine was involved. It was Jesse Jackson who told Martin Luther King Jr. to switch his room to this room they standing in front of now, from the room that was one floor beneath them. It was Jesse Jackson that suggested that. Why he suggested that is a mystery to this day. Ask Jesse. He's still alive. Right? Can't remember what these. Oh, my fault. This is Senator Bobby Rush. One of these two guys. I believe this guy right here, Kappa Alpha Psi, I believe that's Senator Bobby Rush. And this guy right here, I can't remember what his name is. Yep, they was all involved, man. It was all involved. But rest in the essence of Martin Luther King Jr., man, 57 years ago, man. Long time, man, long time. But in other news, right, and I got to do this, man, because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Rest in the essence of Young Scooter, man. Of course, we did the show last night. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I ain't going to expound on it too much because we already did that last night. But rest in the essence of Young Scooter, man, as this case unfolds and, you know, all the information surrounding it come out, we're seeing that Demetria Spence is in custody, as she should be. You know, as she should be. As she should be. Demetria Spence is now in custody, has been, and, you know, she should definitely get charged with Young Scooter's death. You know, it's high time that y'all chicks start getting held accountable for stuff like this, man. There's been too many dudes came up missing behind chicks being on some bullshit, whether they call the police, whether they had some situation where it was a setup, finesse game, backdoor, whatever, man. Y'all chicks out here playing in the streets like it's cool. The internet that made y'all chicks think it's cool for chicks to be out here in the streets like how niggas be, and y'all play the same games and think y'all ain't gonna get the same prizes. I think Demetria needs to be charged with Young Scooter's death. It's only right. Because had she not did what she did, Young Scooter would have got to celebrate the rest of his birthday and hang out with his kids, man, and his family and loved ones. And he would still be here. So, you know what I'm saying? Rest in the essence to Young Scooter, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he was able to get himself right with the Most High before he got up out of here, man. You know, we living in crazy times, y'all, man. Crazy times. And, you know, we're about to talk about a whole lot of stuff tonight. But I want y'all to keep in mind the theme of the night. HR 1955, man. Keep telling y'all about this ideologically based violence. Violent radicalization. It's happening. Come on, man. Damn, Patrick, what's happening, boy? Damn, Patrick, what's happening with you, boy? They're trying to connect the situation with Mo 3 with Young Thug. I gotta say, Dan Patrick, I ain't heard that. But, you know, nothing's to the mystery to me anymore. Mo 3 is a very interesting situation. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because although all this stuff is coming out, and we about to get to this next with Yella Beezy and Rainwater and Trap Boy Freddy, this situation is getting sicker and sicker. And it looks like some people is about to go definitely lay it down in that old who's gown, man. But I just want to keep it 100 with y'all from a street nigga perspective, right? And this right here, proves that Mo 3, you know, is not all the way innocent in this situation, man. You know, like Mo 3 ain't innocent in the situation, y'all. I'm not gonna say, and I never will say that anybody deserves to die. Right? It's not my call to say who deserves to die. You know what I mean? Only way I would say somebody deserves to die is if they did something directly to me, and I felt such retaliation was necessary. Right? Oh, you said Young Scooter? I mean, I don't know. I know, and I'm going to get to that too, but we're going to get to that a little bit. But this situation right here with Mo3. Mo3 talked about, or he was on an interview, right? He was on an interview.
Didn't I rob this hoe YG? Fuck fam go. His name YG. Didn't I take this hoe dope?
Right. 92 Dolo, what's happening? 92 Dolo, was you from Dallas? 92 Dolo? 92 Dolo said it was an all-out. It was an all-out war in Dallas. Mo3 didn't initiate it. They came at him first. And that could all be true. I'm not disputing any of that. What I'm saying is Mo3 is not innocent. And when I seen this video right here, hold on, when I seen this right here, I said, oh, well, when you in the streets, man, that's the type of shit that happened to you. I'm not saying he deserved it, because nobody deserves to die. At least, like I said, only time I would determine who deserved to die was somebody did specifically something to me or my loved ones, and I determined that that's how I was going to handle the situation. But outside of that, we don't. Are you 30 minutes from Dallas? That's what's up. But what I will say is that Mo3 definitely partook in a lifestyle that created the environment for something like this to happen to him. In this statement right here, I'm about to see if I can find this. Let's see if I can find this on YouTube real quick where Mo3 is saying this, man. Because he talked about he was doing an interview. I can't remember the name of his podcast. He was on a podcast and somebody called his phone. He was talking about he robbed some nigga or something. Right? I'm gonna just play the audio.
Hold on, that got me fucked up. Didn't I rob this hoe YG? Fuck fam go. His name YG. Didn't I take this hoe dope and then give it back? I told him get it in blood. Then I took his weed for him, took 2 zips from him, and he didn't do shit. Nah, that nigga do nothing. Okay. All right, then. Check it out. When I took that dope from him, I wasn't this nigga. I was broke in the bitch. That's why I took it from him. I was hungry. I needed something. He was looking like a lick. He was friendly on the block. You was friendly on the block. I don't know no fam gunner. YG, you was friendly. I'm telling you. You know that. I pulled up, I asked you, say, bitch, I need to scope something. Boy, I ain't had no money. As soon as you came outside, I thought we were running to get the money. Boom, I hit him with some counterfeits. He came back to my damn blood, you gonna do like I said, get it in blood. That's all my kids, that's all my little girl, I ain't doing no flexing. That's facts. That's all I would. That got me fucked up.
So, you know, man, when I seen that, man, I was like, I said, damn, man, that's the type of situations you create for yourself, man, when you getting down like that. You know, and I'm pretty sure this situation is completely independent of the whole Mo3 situation, of the whole, you know, Yellow Beezy and all of that. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. You know, Yellow Beezy, man. Oh gosh, man. This situation is just getting wild, man, because you can't hire dudes to commit a body like this, man, and not take care of people, man. Or, you know, we got the homie Kevin White or Kawan White talking from prison, man. This dude did a whole interview from the joint, man, from being locked in that old Who's gal, man. I'm talking about dude spilled the beans, Jack. Right? This shit wild, man, for real, man. I think it's all go to jail, man. I'm telling you, man. Prison ain't nowhere you want to be right now, man. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. My man 92 Dolo said Mo 3 was pretty much homeless at one point. He was sleeping on buses and in cars. He had been in prison. He spent $90,000 to beat one case. Yes, he was a street. Oh, yeah, so Mo 3 was a street dude, right? Okay, we say that. We give him that. Clearly, he was a bully out there, and everybody was scared of it. And y'all had to all conspire to get him up through, right? Now you got this boy, Kwan White, doing a whole interview from inside the Who's gal, man, talking about this stuff. This stuff is crazy, man. Nah, you ain't right, man. Damn, Paris, these niggas are stupid. Flat out. These niggas are stupid.
So you mean, so it's
over with, man.
right.
Gotta wait to the end. I gotta go out.
Shit, nigga, how you feeling?
Shit. I mean, ain't no way to feel shit. It's just gotta wait to the end. I gotta go all the way. So, you know, gotta go all the way, man.
You got
everybody that know what happened.
Right, you gotta go. So now you gotta go all the way with the 3 situation now, right?
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
It's over with though. It's over with for sure though. But you know, it is what it is, man.
What you mean is over with for you, or what you mean is over like what you think you still coming home?
Oh, that's over with.
Oh, that's over with. So what made you? What
made you give
up?
It's just over with, man.
Right.
You know, sometimes you just gotta accept life for what it is.
Right.
This call is from a federal prison.
Peace with myself, bro. It is what it is, you know.
Right.
One thing about me, man, a nigga can never say I'm a fuck nigga or nothing, bro. You can call me gay if you want to. You can call him whatever you want.
Pause. Right. Pause. So allegedly, or apparently, right, Kwan White is a fun boy. Clearly, he was out there messing with Transformers out there in Dallas, is what's being said about him. So now it's also, you know, he's a low key fun boy. And I thought it was very interesting that he said that, right, in this interview until I started doing some more research. I said, oh, so he messed with he messed with boys, right? Let's go.
I mean, but Nick can never say I did no fuck shit to nobody. I always was loyal to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, it's what you get for being loyal to the game and to niggas. You know what I'm saying? I haven't did nothing, but it is what it is. So it's over with. I'm ready to just go and get over and get my time in. And either shit. I just told my lawyer straight up, man. It is what it is. Just fight for me. Shit.
don't care, just fight for me. Just show me that you gonna put a fight up for me. That's all I care about.
But did you see the news?
He said, put a fight up for me. That's all I care about. Listen, man. And I blame this content on YouTube as well, man, because a lot of dudes come in here with this. It's a whole genre, as some of y'all are aware of, where people just come on here talking about being in the joint, talk about prison stories, about the politics of being in prison, and all type of. We got all these dudes with phones in the joint, and it's this whole thing with making it seem like it's cool to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, it's a guy who actually been locked up in the joint. Ain't nothing cool about it, bro. Ain't nothing fun about it, man. Right? And I want y'all to know that, man. I want y'all to understand that. It's the reason why a guy like me don't talk about it. It's not, and it's because, like I said, man, if I do speak on it, when I do speak on it, my experiences of being in the joint, it's always going to be from a perspective. It's always going to be from a standpoint of, what not to do, put you up on game. It's never going to be celebrating it. It's never going to be making it seem like it was cool. It's never going to be trying to make it a focal point of entertainment as far as talking about it. Like I said, like it was anything cool about it, right? It was the worst period of my life, but also the best period of my life. But I'm telling you right now, as a young man, that is not a lifestyle you want to be getting into. You do not want to be out here in the streets selling dope, thugging, as y'all call it nowadays, being part of the gang. It ain't worth it. And somehow prison culture has been made popular. It's been made a thing to be monetized and make money off of. And am I against people who've been to prison making money off of their experiences from being in prison? No, I'm not against that at all. What I am against, or not necessarily against, but what I don't approve of, is guys coming on here exploiting their experiences as far as making it seem like it's something cool, or putting out the perception that when young boys especially see this, they aggrandize it. They make it seem like it's a cool thing to aspire to. I want to be a real nigga, and I ain't a real nigga unless I go to the joint. You gotta believe, man, this dude's out here committing crimes, man. This niggas out here watching this content, young boys, young mustaches, watching this content. Young niggas out here in the streets. I can pull up a plethora of videos of young niggas pulling up on each other, shootouts at the gas station, shootouts at the corner store, running on each other, shooting each other, killing each other. Y'all gotta understand why all this is being done, man. As a brother who's been to that joint, ain't nothing cool about it, man. Ain't nothing fun about it, man. You don't want to be one of these dudes with a cell phone in a joint going live. And the fact that we starting to see this at such a high rate is letting you know how the corruption is in the prison system. Because the only way a person in the joint can get a phone in is if, one, they're somehow able to get it through a visit, which I just, that's crazy. I don't understand, right? When I think about how you're going to get a phone on a visit, that's crazy. The only way you get a cell phone in the joint is if someone who works there brings it in. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm telling you from a nigga who been in a joint, who had a cell phone in the joint. And I'm telling you, the only way you get a cell phone in the joint is if somebody brings it to you. Specifically, somebody who works there brings it to you. So, you know what I'm saying? This dude did a whole interview, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to do a show tomorrow doing the whole interview and breaking down everything that he said on that. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I just want to speak on it tonight as a prelude to tomorrow because this situation with Yellow Beezy, K1 White, Devon Brown, Trap Boy Freddie, Rainwater, and all of that. I'm telling you, it be your own people, man. And Hassan Campbell told y'all the best, man, or told y'all the most, man. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. And this whole situation right here, man, is personifying that. Right? Crazy stuff, man. Now, this is crazy right here. And this is the reason why I'm 100% support of Trump getting rid of all illegals. Right? Look at this stuff, man. Look at this stuff, man. Look at this crazy stuff, man. Right? Hold on, let me find the right video for y'all, man. Stuff is crazy, man. This is why we need to get rid of them, man. Look at the levels, right? Right? Well, then Pastor said, it kind of reminds me of my siblings. He's still in the streets in his late 40s, deep down. He secretly treats me like the enemy. I never succumb to the street life I'm taking up. But that's what's up, man. Ain't nothing, man. Listen, I'm telling right now, man. Ain't nothing. Only thing you're going to get from being out here in these streets is dead or in jail. Flat out. Flat out. There's no other result. You're either going to die or go to jail. If you ain't smart enough to get in and get out while the getting is good. Right?
Is this your truck?
No.
No? Whose truck is this?
It's the company ship.
What company do you work with?
I don't know because I barely started, so it's like one of my first trips out of town.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how much weight you're carrying?
No.
No? Okay. What do they use these for? Do you know?
For the fence.
For the fences? Do you have anything illegal inside the vehicle?
No.
No, anything?
No.
Anything illegal inside the wood here?
No, sir.
Nothing at all? Okay. You gave me consent to search the vehicle and everything inside of it. Morning.
Morning, sir. How you doing today?
Good, sir. Yourself?
Good. Ready to work?
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at this shit, man.
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Y'all see this shit, man?
You're under arrest for human smuggling.
I need to try to run, man.
Anything illegal inside the vehicle?
No.
No, anything?
No.
Anything illegal inside the wood here?
No, sir.
Nothing at all? Okay. You gave me consent to search the vehicle and everything inside of it. Morning.
Morning, sir. How you doing today?
Good, sir. Yourself?
Good. Ready to work?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's cool, man. So good hell well in this motherfucking illegal
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for human smuggling.
With this, man. All those people with
¿Está todo bien? Sí.
like 7, 8 motherfuckers back there, man.
I think that's good, man.
About 3, 4
¿Cuántos son?
motherfuckers, man.
5.
All right.
Chequense, todos bien, están todos bien de salud.
I'll see this, man.
Aquí siéntense enseguida, por favor. Estírese los pies.
Damn. Got the homies passed in the woods, in the wood block. Death times 5. What? Damn. Sheesh. Man, William Mesa. Hey, man, human trafficking ain't no joke. Smuggling of persons, that's not a charge you want to have, brother. Man. Crazy stuff, man. Right? Sheesh. Got to be more careful, man. Got to be more careful, man. Goddamn, man. Hey, man, they need to really close them borders all the way down, man. For real. Hey, yo, Dan Patrick, you gotta relax. Well, yeah, though, man. This is why we need to close the borders, man. Just think how many people get across that border, man, or especially across the border when Biden was in office. This was some. I mean, I'm not saying it's not happening when Trump happened. It's definitely happening, but it's not happening nowhere near the rate that it was while them motherfuckers was in office. It pales in comparison. It's not even worth mentioning. You know what I'm talking about? Over 30 million people came into this country illegally under Biden and Harris's watch. Trump reduced that to less than 13% in less than 60 days. Tom Homan ain't playing, man. Get y'all's illegal asses out of here, man. Go home. Go fix y'all's country. We got millions of poor people in America to be getting all that resources that they giving to y'all. You know, millions of Americans. Yeah. But shout out to William Mesa, man. You know, he probably got paid by the cartels for that, man. You know, he just trying to feed his family, you know. He ain't trying on no bullshit, you know. He just trying to get some money for his family. And this, I'm saying, the trickle-down effect of this whole thing. This is why they need to all go back home. This is why we don't need to have no illegals up in here, man. Y'all need to go back home and fix y'all's countries, man. That's what y'all need to do. Flat out. Right? Flat out. Flat the fuck out. You know? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You did. For my brother, guarantee. Featuring my brother Rain Man, my brother.
E.N.E is so clear. Let me get to it. Glitch, nigga, for shit I do on these beats, nigga, I'm legendary. Niggas get to acting like bitches, okay, they Tyler Perry. Hide the women and kids, shit about to get very scary. Sticky bandits creep while you home alone like Marvin Harry. Up in smoke for real, nigga, I'm blowing heavy. Rolling up be all that I need, it be my method Mary. All my niggas be locked and loaded, we mercenaries. Type of gas I got in this blood will make your vision blurry. I'm in the clouds a lot, I make the pilots worry. Turns out the shit is my fight song, like Katy Perry. Ready for war, soon as I hit the door. I'm ballin', nigga, I'm Kobe as soon as I hit the floor. Taking every shot, shoot that bitch till I score. Hall of Fame bars, I'm Barry Sanders and more. The way I spit this shit, you niggas better take note. The guarantee, when you see me, know I'm up to smoke. Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
I ain't trying to hear that BS. Please spare me a lecture. I was made to be a diamond because I was born out of pressure. My dad was a G, but the drugs got the best of them. Some grind on their own while others might invest in you. Just long as you plant the seed and grow it like a vegetable. Everything will happen when it's supposed to, like a schedule. Every day I thank God and try to add another decimal. A pretty face is cool, but I need an intellectual. Making moves in silence really speaks to higher decibels. They always said the loudest in the room was the biggest fool. When I go up in the booth, close my eyes and see the visual. Not butcher boys, but trust me, it's about to get critical. Johns, yeah, we slid a few, knocked them off casually. You claim you on my level, but really that's a fallacy. You still waiting on handouts, that's such a travesty. You're not even amongst my stars, let alone the galaxy.
Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Sick positioning, running shit commissioning. You ain't seeing us, not sure what you're envisioning. We still winning, you in danger and it's imminent. Bunch of sticks outside, walking like picketing. E.N.E on fire, man, we sizzling. Leave the scene flickering, damn, they're sickening. No witnesses, damn, all that soliciting. We pack a rainstorm, man, you niggas drizzling. Still riding hot like cars, no air conditioning. Yeah, still blowing loud pack while you whispering. Handicap flow, leave them crippling. Sick discipline, all in my penmanship. How you rate your bars? Insignificant. I stand behind my bars like imprisonment. Glitch the guarantee 2020 C division. There's nothing to lose if you always win.
Here's the lesson learned. We roll that fire, light that fire, then we let it burn. Up in smoke, nigga, losers gotta wait they turn. We set the city on fire, nigga, court adjourned. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke, let that bitch burn. Now we up in smoke.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Friday night back up here. Shout out to my brother Guarantee. Shout out to my brother my brother Rain Man for this classic evening track. My brother Smoke, Almost Smoke Volume 3 coming June 12th. You dig? Shout out to my brother Glitch the Guarantee. I'm surprised Glitch ain't pulled up in the building yet. Now, this story right here is wild. This story right here is wild. This happened in my city yesterday. What y'all know about this? Crazy stuff happening this week, man. This is wild. Wild as hell. God damn, dog. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page, man.
A substitute teacher in Columbus, Ohio, faces serious charges. Police say she tried to pay one of her students to shoot and kill her husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Authorities say 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius offered the teenager $2,000, allegedly paying a $250 down payment, texting the boy that her husband worked from home and providing times when their 4 kids wouldn't be there. But the alleged plot was foiled when the boy's mom saw details in his phone and called police.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Investigators claim to have a recorded phone call where the would-be teenage hitman asks if the neighbors would hear the gunfire. Demetrius allegedly responding, "They don't care." In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
I'll let them know when they're on, man.
Columbus police body cameras record as 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius is
44-year-old
taken into custody Tuesday night at her home. Court documents state Demetrius offered to pay a student $2,000 to kill her estranged husband and paid an initial $500 deposit last week. Demetrius, a teacher at the Academy for Urban Scholars High School, allegedly told the teen when her husband would be home and when her 4 children would not be in the house.
Obviously using her influence over him.
Wow.
Psychologist Dr. David Lowenstein says this appears to be another case of an adult taking advantage of a relationship with a child.
Do you believe this teacher was preying on this student?
If in some way clearly grooming this student.
Columbus police say they've received reports in the past where Demetrius allegedly stabbed her husband and attempted to run him over with a car.
Damn.
Police tell us they were tipped off about the alleged murder for hire plot after the teen became scared and told his mother, who then contacted police and provided recorded evidence on her son's phone.
This is a perfect example of why it's important for kids to have relationships with the parent or parent and vice versa.
Police say the teen not expected to be charged in the case. Demetrius's public defender denying the charges in court, calling them fabricated. Demetrius now out on a $150,000 bond.
Man.
A teacher is denying claims that she tried to hire a student to carry out a murder plot. A substitute teacher in Columbus, Ohio, faces serious charges. Police say she tried to pay one of her students to shoot and kill her husband.
This particular teacher was attempting to groom this young person into committing murder.
Authorities say 44-year-old Stephanie Demetrius offered the teenager $2,000, allegedly paying a $250 down payment, texting the boy that her husband worked from home and providing times when their 4 kids wouldn't be there. But the alleged plot was foiled when the boy's mom saw details in his phone and called police.
We're unsure of the specific reason as to why this teacher chose this particular student. This was a situation where the parent was able to capture things inside of this young person's phone to alert authorities.
Investigators claim to have a recorded phone call where the would-be teenage hitman asks if the neighbors would hear the gunfire. Demetrius allegedly responding, "They don't care." In the past, she was accused of trying to stab her husband, set the home on fire, and run him over. In this case, she denies the allegations, questioning the entire story during her first court appearance.
Who is the juvenile involved in this case?
She was released on bail and is due back in court next week.
Coming up, substitute.
Yeah, man. That's wild, right? This chick sit up there. My bad, y'all. I accidentally hit the back out button. Pause. My bad. I apologize about that, man. I apologize about that. My bad. But yeah, this chick sit up here and allegedly coerced and tried to hire the young boy to sit up there and offer. Oh man, you know what I'm talking about? But you know, and this is the crazy stuff that happens, man. This is wild right here, man. This is wild as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better chill out on trying to hire people to commit bodies for you, Yellow Beezy. Y'all better chill out on that shit, man. If you want to do your dirt, man, do it by your goddamn self, man. Don't be trying to hire nobody else, get somebody all jacked up on some stuff, you know, whatever the situation may be. When you do your dirt by your lonely, you ain't got to worry about nobody telling on you. You feel me? And that's not me coercing anybody to go commit no crimes. I'm going to be the person to tell you, do not commit crimes. Do not commit crimes. Leave it alone. Go to work, start a business, go to school, do something. Do not commit crimes because you're going to go to jail. You're not going to get away with it at all. You are going to go to jail. And that's a fact. But it would make sense that if you was going to engage in criminal activity to this level, that you would do it by yourself. You know? But you know that, you know, we live in a day nowadays where, you know, everybody want to everybody to know what they got going on. Or want to be involved in stuff that they don't know what they're talking about. Right? Well, like I said, man, you know, man. Lucky his mom was looking through his phone and synced the interaction between this woman and her son. You know, this is a thing. Now we got lots of stories about teachers messing with little boys at school, man. This is a thing. It's becoming a thing. Just watch out for your sons, man. Make sure you're having conversations with your sons. Because it seems like these teachers is at school is like, I don't know, man. Like, I can't really describe it, though. Like, you know, like, there's something wrong with these batch of teachers that's coming in or something, man. It's like, this is something that's happened across the country. You know, so I've been hearing about a lot of this lately where you got these teachers who messing with these little boys at school, man. You know, it's like it's a thing now. You know, so yeah, you know, hey, talk to the young brethren, man. Make sure they ain't being coerced, man. You know, make sure they ain't being coerced, man, because you know these teachers are crazy out here, and it's not necessarily a sexual thing all the time. You feel me? You got to think about the type of stuff, the situations at home that could lead up to stuff like this. You know, but you know, it's crazy, man. That's just say wild stuff. Now this is even crazier right here, right? What y'all know about this? Because this is wild. And this goes into stuff that I'll be talking to y'all about, man. I'm telling y'all where this stuff is headed, man. Now, have y'all sit up here and heard about this? course, this dude always just want to pop up and throw his 2 cents in some goddamn where, right? You got Bill Gates, right? Bill Gates, the infamous Bill Gates, is calling for a 2-day work week, right? You got Bill Gates calling for a 2-day work week. Bill Gates says a 2-day work week is coming in just 10 years, thanks to AI replacing humans for most things. What have I been telling y'all, man? And we're going to expound on this a little bit more in depth next week as well, right? A 2-day work week. What about telling y'all about assigned employment? I've been sitting up here trying to tell y'all, man, what's coming. Assigned employment, assigned housing, social credit system, universal basic income, the robot army, the smart grid is here. Cortez, what's up with you, cook? My man Ted's in the building. What happening with your cousin? All the stuff that I'll be talking to y'all about is unfolded. And like I've been telling y'all, man, Trump is going to be the president to bring the smart grid in. That's what him and Elon doing with the help of Gates behind the scenes and others. And within the next 10 years, we're going to be down to 2-day work weeks. Most of the work is going to be done by AI. So what does that mean? That means a lot of people who work in current industries right now, your jobs are going to become obsolete. Some of the first jobs that we starting to see go is customer service in all areas of customer service. You go to fast food restaurants now, they have what they're calling kiosks right now to where you can take your order pretty soon. It ain't gonna be my fault, not even pretty soon. You got restaurants around the world right now in different parts and areas of the world right now where humans aren't even inside of them. It's robots making the food, taking your order. Right now, you go to fast food spots like Wendy's, you go to fast food spots like Rowley's. When you go to order food, you're not even talking to a human. Y'all got to understand and pay attention to the different areas in our life where we're being desensitized and preemptively programmed for this, man. We're being primed and prepped to interact with each other digitally. We're being primed and prepared to interact with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence doing lots of our jobs and tasks, societal tasks. Look at, and I keep mentioning this, look at the way the freeway system is being restructured in our country. Look in your city, especially if you live in the Midwest region. Look at what they're doing to the freeway system, how they're restructuring it. They're restructuring and redesigning the freeway system to be able to handle autonomous vehicle travel and traffic. And we're going to get into all that next week, man. But here we got Bill Gates, man. Let me see if I can find a video on this, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Yeah, I'm gonna keep telling y'all what's coming, man. And I'm telling y'all, man. Like I said, I don't like to do fear mongering, man, because I just like to keep it 100 with y'all, man. I ain't trying to make nobody panic or nothing like that, man. This is what these people got planned. Let me put this up on the screen for y'all real quick.
Highly recommended. It saves a lot of time.
Do you use it? माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के सह संस्थापक बिल गेट्स ने हाल में भविष्यवाणी की कि अगले
Do you use it?
Oh, yeah. Now, when I want to summarize a meeting or take a book that I don't have time to read and get the gist of it, or even to draft some complex set of points, a speech. No, this, I
Oh, that's not it.
What happens to the society post AGI from jobs, what is money, what is society, what is family standpoints?
Well, the amazing thing about this technology is we know it can help in key areas. We know it can create like educational tutors. A lot of great pilot work. Several projects here in India. Salcon in the US is the one that may have started the first and is showing great results on that.
What happens to the society post AGI from jobs, what is money, what is society, what is family
What's happening with you, Mike?
Well, the amazing thing about this technology.
See, we got Bill Gates, right? We got Bill Gates. Like I keep telling y'all, it's the same people, man. It's the same characters, man. It's the same characters I play here, man. Bill Gates, I keep telling y'all, man, he trying to stay behind, trying to keep a low profile now. He's majorly involved in what's going on and what's coming to America, man. Right?
You know, I'm not that expert on what the economic effects are going to be. So far, it's just on goods, but, you know, will it eventually be on services? Who knows? You know, Microsoft has benefited from being a center of innovation, and now, you know, building out many countries around the world our engineering capacity. You know, so I'm sure that we'll adjust. You know, I'd say the biggest trend in the world today, even beyond the complex geopolitics, is the arrival of AI. You know, it's kind of weird to think a company's 50 years old and the most profound decade will probably be the next one. I'm surprised the politicians aren't talking more about AI. I think that's the next wave is each country trying to shape, lead into this new AI era. You know, I'm not that expert on.
I keep telling y'all, man, the smart grid is here. Right? The smart grid is now here. And when it get here, it's not going nowhere. Right? When it get here in full force, it ain't going nowhere. It's here to stay. Right? It's here to stay. Now this this is wild, man. This is just crazy right here. Shout out to the homie O'Shea Duke Jackson. This is wild right here, man.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. With full business functionality.
And basically, she wouldn't let you.
Welcome back to Papa John's. For a very limited time, we've got free pizza. Yo, tell them what it is.
By any.
So the Saint is now.
What you gonna do? We got. Hey, what's up, Marquetta? Hello. What's up, bro?
Hey, partner.
Hey,
do me this favor real quick. Now, do me this favor real quick. If you just limit the curse, see what you gotta say.
Yeah, let me say this, bro.
Yeah, see what you gotta say.
Damn, Marquetta.
Even if everything what they said is true, with some who give a fuck? What you gonna do? We got dead homies out now.
Where from? You said you ain't a gangster. Dead homies. What dead homies?
You already know.
You's a scrub, boy.
To get on you. To get on you, bro.
Hey, check this out. Hey, check this out, partner. I'll put some more holes in your face, homie. Your charges is for being a hoe. I'll put some more holes in your face.
Hey, this
hey, get my record open.
You're on the internet, Captain.
So basically, there's a little beef going on with Aaron the plumber in the Saint, formerly the Saint in the Center. So
now, I ain't know nothing about this, right? This dude, Aaron the plumber, man, he taking his 15 minutes and taking it the whole hour, huh? He taking his 15 minutes and making it into a whole hour, huh? Let's go, man. Shout out to
So the Saint is now in Atlanta. So when Aaron the plumber was in Atlanta, she was like the assistant to him. So he was staying with her and things like that. And Aaron the plumber was supposed to go on to the Saint. The Saint wanted him to come on to the podcast, but something happened. I think we're gonna find out now that Aaron the plumber's gonna say, hey, the Saint didn't want to give him enough money to come. And then so now you have this dust up, just to give you a little bit of information of what we're hearing here.
You on the internet capping, but you know what I'm saying? You try to book me.
Just tell everybody this.
You couldn't afford it. You couldn't afford to book me.
Why you ain't say that when you was in Atlanta?
You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you say that when you was out here?
What? Ain't you in
Why didn't you
Vegas?
get tough when you was in Atlanta?
Ain't you in Vegas?
Real quick.
Because we own you. We own you,
you know
boys.
I'm in Atlanta,
As soon as we
boy.
popped out, we own you in Atlanta?
Lying. You know I'm in Atlanta.
I don't know where you at.
Yeah, you did, because when I told you to come out here, it was in Atlanta.
I'm on my way to Atlanta right now.
You're a liar, boy.
I'm on my way to Atlanta right now. Get up with me.
Hey,
Get up with me.
Hey, check this out. Tell me this. Why somebody spit on you, you ain't do nothing, tough guy?
So remember, Aaron the plumber was in Atlanta. I think he did it.
Right, so apparently he was on some show and some nigga spit on him. And I guess he ain't do nothing or nothing happened or whatever the situation is. But oh man. Hey, YouTube ass niggas, man. And when it comes to this, he called him Marquetta. Shit, I think that nigga Simple called this nigga Marquetta too, man. Listen, man. It's just so easy for people to come on here and just put on facades and personas and shit, man. And when it comes to Marquette, I ain't gonna call him Marquetta, man. I ain't about to disrespect. He ain't never said nothing crazy, nothing, you know what I'm saying, nothing that I find offensive anyway, though. But I just, when it comes to guys like him, talk about some, listen, for one, he ain't no damn pimp. And we can, niggas know cornball niggas when we see them, man. You getting all hyped up, cussing and stuff, saying all this crazy stuff, man. This is why chicks be acting the way they be acting, because of shit like this. This is how you niggas act online and shit, man. Y'all out here acting like how bros be acting, man. And this whole thing with the fade, man, and this feeds into what I be talking about when I be talking about violent radicalization. Don't y'all understand? This is the reason why I be talking about this stuff, man, because this is where this stuff is leading. All this stuff is being allowed to happen. So when they make their move and say, due to the level of ideologically based violence being promoted, pushed, pervade via online social media, social engineering, right? We have to heavily, heavily monitor this stuff, man. And people who engage in this stuff, y'all are considered homegrown terrorists for putting ideologically based violence field content out that is definitely violently radicalizing people. Monique Robinson, what's up with you, loved one? I want y'all to understand the reason why I talk about ideologically based violence and violent radicalization so much. All this stuff being done on the internet is all leading up to this. It's feeding into this. It's giving them basically the right by law to implement HR 1955 protocols very, very severely, heavily. Federal laws, which is already federal law, whether y'all know it or not. And I just want, I keep speaking on this because this is where this is all headed to, right? You got Aaron the plumber, who is milking his 15 minutes, and I salute him for that. Because I always say, if anybody's going to profit off of your trauma, it might as well be you. Hopefully, Aaron has figured out a way to monetize this situation, and he's making it very lucrative for himself. So salute to that brother for that. But as far as what he's doing to do it, I'm not with everything. This whole thing with catching the fade, the fact that this word is being introduced into the lexicon the way that it is, lets me know that there's an agenda going on here. Because fade is a word we use when we in jail. That is prison, jail terminology. We are on the streets. So I want to also incorporate that, and I'm going to do a show on this, on how we are being preemptively programmed, desensitized to live in a prison-like society. It's the reason why they're allowing all these niggas to get phones in a joint. It's the reason why they're making content based around talking about being in prison, politics in prison. It's the reason why we're being programmed with this imagery, with this ideology. It's an agenda behind this. And as a person who's actually been in prison, I can tell y'all that, especially with Schmoment Snipes King, where people voluntarily lock themselves down, let me tell y'all something, man. We being prepared for something, man. Psychologically and physically in society. And it's the reason why prison-based content, prison-based imagery is being promoted and pushed on the internet. Right? I just want y'all to know that, man. Peep game, pay attention. It's all entertainment on one level, here making a profit off of it. You got these guys talking about the goings on or what happens inside of prison out there in California and other states and cities where people who've been in prison is talking about being in a joint, talking about the politics, and incorporating that what's going on in the streets. It's the reason why we're being preemptively programmed with this prison imagery. Remember when I talked to y'all about assigned housing? Think about when I tell y'all to watch that movie, Dread, where they're living in mega structures, 75,000 people living in one building. You incorporate that with this imagery, this whole genre of prison-based content being pushed on the internet, specifically through YouTube, with guys who've been in the joint, basically aggrandizing, basically glamorizing being in prison and prison culture and prison politics. And then you can incorporate that and connect it to what's going on with the illegal immigration situation. Because most of these gangs that are getting through here by way of illegal means, coming through the border illegally, they are part of these very same gangs. Trinidad Ragua started in prison. MS-13 started in prison. And so forth and so on. Right? There's a reason why we're being showed this imagery, y'all. Right? Remember when I talked to y'all about assigned housing? Right? I told y'all about the mega structures. Huh? There's a reason why we being showed this imagery now, y'all. Pay attention, man. For real, y'all. It's still getting real out here, man. On to other things, though, man. Yeah, that's a serious situation, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to continue to speak on that, man. On to other things. Right? Right? Now, this right here is crazy right here, man.
New this morning, Fulton County prosecutors are asking for rapper Young Thug's probation to be revoked.
Yeah, a new filing accuses the rapper, whose legal name is Jeffrey Williams, of having a blatant disregard for the law. 11 Alive's Karis Belger joining us from the Fulton County Courthouse. Karis, have we heard from Young Thug's attorney about this latest filing?
We have Brian Steele did share a statement with our newsroom. In it, he says in part that his client did nothing wrong. As for this filing, it accuses Young Thug of intimidating people using social media. One instance in particular mentions a gang investigator who is also testifying in another hearing and was not supposed to be shown on camera per a court order. The filing alleges that after a known blogger shared a post with that investigator's face, Williams shared the post with the caption calling her the, quote, biggest liar in the district attorney's office. Later, the filing states that the investigator's address and those of her relatives were shared online, and it also says threats were made against Fulton County DA Bonnie Willis. Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, shared the following statement with us. It says, this motion is baseless, and while intimidation and threats of violence are never appropriate, Jeffrey Williams has done nothing wrong. We look forward to seeking a dismissal of this petition. So a note about Young Thug's probation agreement, he is not allowed to engage in any sort of gang activity, nor is he allowed to engage in any sort of behavior that could undermine the judicial system. He is allowed to come to Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta for business or professional reasons, but he cannot stay for longer than 2 weeks. Also, as a part of this, he has to return to Atlanta 4 times a year for community service, where he talks to schools and youth groups about gang activity and the dangers involved in it. In downtown Atlanta, I'm Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.
Mm-hmm. They try to hit my man Thug up with the woo banger, man. You know? And this goes into what I'll be talking to y'all about, freedom of speech. Right? Now, granted, Young Thug, listen, the situation you in, little bruh, you do not need to be talking. Your opinion don't matter that much. Keep it to yourself, bro. I'm telling you what you need. I'm not telling you to censor yourself. None of that. I'm just saying that some things ain't meant for you to be speaking on in the situation you in, bruh. But with that being said, he also has his freedom of speech. Or does he? I keep telling y'all they're going to use freedom of speech to destroy freedom of speech. They try to say that this man, from what he said, I guess some prosecutor chick on the situation with Scooter, somebody was threatening her or something was going on, because I guess they let that girl out of jail, or I don't know she had a low bond and she was getting threats or something like that. And she tried to say it was all because of what Young Thug said. And all he said was that the APD was basically scandalous or whatever. And now she's sitting here trying to say that she getting threats based upon what Young Thug said. So now they was talking about revoking his parole or his probation due to that. And I agree with Young Thug. Young Thug should definitely be allowed to say what he said. Should he have said it? No. Absolutely not. You got to know when to hold them and when to hold them, man. Fold them, man. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up, man. Trust me, I know that better than most people, man. Seriously. Right? On to more niggas in Atlanta, man. What's going on in the A and in Dallas, man? Right? We're going to expound on this tomorrow, too. Right? Right? Man, y'all niggas think this shit's sweet out here, man.
Jermaine struggled for years with dental issues before finally finding Nuvia. Listen to what he wanted most after his smile.
Did you know Lil Baby was recorded on a wiretap putting money on people's heads? Similar to Lil Durk's M for Hire, it would be announced, gang investigator Marissa plays a wiretap in court alleging that Atlanta rapper Lil Baby put money on people's head. In the video, Marissa says Dominique Jones put money on people's head, which is Lil Baby's real name.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's gonna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even like that, man. They got tickets on a lot of these folks.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
Y'all niggas just don't get it, do y'all, man? Y'all must don't think that the hip hop police is real or something, man. They ain't about to keep letting you niggas talk about all the stuff y'all talking about, man, and get away with it. Right?
Did you know the head of Georgia's police department announced they are locking up Lil Baby and 4 PF members for RICO? It was announced. The head of the Georgia PD Council's gang unit says his office is preparing to defend against a potential 4 PF RICO, with the official paperwork name-dropping Lil Baby. But what's even scarier is that at court today, the police mentioned evidence. An investigator in the court wrote, "Investigator V is on the stand. We are listening to wiretapped calls. Someone mentioned that Baby had tickets on some people's heads. This means Lil Baby paid money to have people dealt with, similar to Durk's M for Hire. This is only the beginning as this was shared on the news."
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of 2 teen-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Little Baby to come by my tacos up.
This got the attention of Snoop Dogg, who tweeted, "First Young Thug, and now Lil Baby being played by that Atlanta DA. Y'all Atlanta rappers be careful out there." As the news would reveal an important update saying, Lil Baby.
Man. Situation get crazy, man.
If you have to wipe yourself raw just to get clean.
Did you know the head of Georgia's police department announced they are
went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'll be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police. No, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
But the official police report reads, the Atlanta.
But he talk about it, and literally he got a chain that says 4 PF. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all gotta tighten up.
Police
bro.
department is calling out Lil Baby, saying his actions led to the passing of 2 young individuals last summer. In a press conference on February 26th, the Atlanta PD announced 7 arrests were made in connection to the passing of Jacody Davis and Layman Freeman. Major Ralph stated the incidents were part of a gang war that started with a shooting at Lil Baby's music video shoot last May, which had 3 people injured. This team will work relentlessly to hold you accountable, referring to Lil Baby.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
As Baby
Man. Violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. I keep telling y'all, man. The feds ain't playing with this stuff, man. They're about to start calling y'all niggas homegrown terrorists, man. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all what's about to start happening. I suggest you niggas, you rap niggas better start tightening up, man. They're about to start calling you niggas terrorists, man. Homegrown terrorists. Violently radicalizing people by spreading ideologically based violence. And y'all using the internet to do it, which is the #1 tool per HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act, which is the #1 tool used to spread ideologically based violence and homegrown terrorism by violently radicalizing them. So, I mean, they set the whole play up. You'll have to understand that all of this stuff we see on the internet, specifically through YouTube, has been allowed. It's continuously being allowed. And the reason why is to create the environment for massive ideologically based violence to be spread, therefore violently radicalizing people on a mass scale globally, therefore all across the world, specifically in America, fostering, nurturing, breeding homegrown terrorists. And I'm pretty sure every major country on this planet has very similar legislation. So we're going to get into a lot of stuff tomorrow, man. Listen, man. Y'all brothers need to tighten up out there in that rap game, man. They is not playing at all. Not even a little bit.
We recorded a music video on an ops block outside of a taco shop as the lady featured.
Why? See, and then we can say on one hand that Lil Baby has the right to go somewhere and shoot a video because he's a rapper and it's whatever. And that's true. But on the other side, are we to sit up here and say that we didn't know or don't know that Lil Baby knew that this was so-called ops area and that him shooting a video there would cause some type of tension that was already brewing? Maybe he was involved, maybe he wasn't. And to go out here and shoot a video knowing that this would exacerbate things, amplify things, therefore it resulted in 2 little boys being bodied. This kind of goes back to the situation with young Scooter and old girl. If Demetrius Spence should be charged with the deaths or death of Scooter, should Lil Baby, Dominique Jenkins, I think that's his name, Williams, whatever his last name is, should he be charged with the deaths of those little boys? I don't know. It's hard to say, right? They got to be able to prove that the reason he went out there to that neighborhood was to cause some tension that would possibly cause the lives of them two little boys. And I just don't agree with that. I don't believe that. I don't believe Lil Baby, even though I'm pretty sure he was aware that this area was so-called ops area. I don't think he went out there with the intentions of anybody being hurt or dying, especially two little boys. So no, in this instance, I don't think Lil Baby should be charged with these two young brothers' deaths, unless it can be proved beyond a reasonable doubt that as a result of him coming out there, he knew that that specifically was going to happen, and those two little boys was targets for some reason. That's just too far-fetched for me. Right? I don't know about y'all, but I know that's very unlikely. There's no way that Lil Baby could have knew that that was going to be a result of what he decided to do. Unless he did. And I would have to see irrefutable evidence of that before I would even entertain thinking about it. Right?
Shoot from the news clip saw Lil Baby was there and posted it on Facebook, letting everyone know he was at the taco shop.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking in. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here.
It's always,
You know how we do it, that slap taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He can't get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, because you already know how he doing this slapping tacos, baby.
According to police, the ops didn't know Lil Baby was around originally. It was her face.
This stuff is just crazy, man. For real, man. It's getting wild with this stuff, man. Man, y'all better be careful out here, man, especially out there in Atlanta and Dallas. For some reason, in Atlanta and Dallas, it's going down right now, man. You about to get this E.N.E, though, man. I'm gonna play some music. You know?
Supports me as a caregiver. So many businesses.
That's not necessary.
Put question it.
Let me just motivate our brothers to become more popular with the lives, man. Y'all got to, I'm talking about my young black men. Great.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add cream. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me and I got it photocopy. Caught up on film, flow, tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. Around street the heat like Timothy blocks. And I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
kings.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm worth a million, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, shit be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas get to use the whole. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Get it. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, Only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in his cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop, any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.
What up? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the my brother North is sick. This is guaranteed. For my brother North is sick. I'm on the sickness too. So cop that. It's on YouTube right now. Y'all don't know what to do right now. Go on the top of the bottom of the screen with the link. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Listen here, man. All right. One thing for sure and two things for certain over here at Able Talk Podcast, but we're going to keep it 1,000 at all times, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? I was at the barbershop today, chopping it up with my brother, Mr. Pringles, the barber. You know what I'm saying? And we was discussing some things, and 2025 here recently, or here very shortly coming up, we're gonna be switching up the whole demo over here at A-Real Talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been working behind the scenes, getting some things in order. And you know what I'm saying? We're about to switch the whole demo. Like I said, we've been working on the studio, getting the studio together, man. And we're about to take the content to a whole other level with the aesthetics and all of that. I'm about to change the demo up. And I just want y'all to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see things switching up, you know what I'm saying, you're going to see the whole situation just improve from production-wise to aesthetic-wise. You know what I'm saying? We got a little some more equipment, some new lights, some cameras. It's going to be beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the support, everybody tapping in, all the subscribers. You know what I mean? Y'all could be anywhere in the world on a Friday night or whatever night y'all tap in with me. And but y'all choose to tap in with me and listen to me sit up here and talk my ish. So I appreciate that. I just want to tell you I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Things is looking good. Things is improving slowly but surely. You know what I'm talking about? And, a lot of things is going on behind the scenes as a result of what's happening right here on YouTube in my life and for me. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to everybody who support in the real way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Aaron the Plumber in a real way. Offline as well. Those who I do business with and I'm in contact with offline as well. And, thanks for all y'all contribution into helping A-Real Talk grow into the media platform that I always designed it in my mind to be. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man. I just wanted to say that, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. For real, man. Don't think I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of platforms on YouTube. And I like to think people that tap in with me tap in because they like listening to real shit. You hear me? Now this right here, I heard about this when I was at work, right? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Right? And let's box a little cleverly here. Right? Man, I'm telling you, man, little baby, man, I tell you, everybody, man, listen. Y'all don't want to be playing these type of games, man. I promise you don't. You don't want to be playing with these people like that, man. But I'm telling you, these people, little baby, them, they sign contracts and stuff, man. You feel me? Another death happened this week that just passed. You know what I'm saying? Veteran actor. You know what I mean? Veteran actor Val Kilmer passed this week. I believe it was Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I believe it was Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Rest in the essence to Val Kilmer. You know what I'm talking about? You know, Val Kilmer is a very well-known actor. You know what I'm saying? My favorite character from Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday. You know what I'm talking about? From goddamn Tombstone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Val Kilmer. Rest in the essence to him. You know, Doc Holliday was my character when I was a young boy. I used to love watching that movie, man. You know, he played Batman. You know, he played in that movie The Saint. Rest in the essence to Val Kilmer, man.
For his death, Top Gun Maverick. The reason is deeply moving. Tom Cruise's sincere.
Gosh. Sad news out of Hollywood. Celebrated actor Val Kilmer, known for box office hits like Batman Forever, Top Gun, and The Doors, has died at the age of 65. Sad news out.
He played Jim Morrison in that movie The Doors back in the day.
Don't get a HELOC or refinance if you want to tap into your home's equity. You can get up to $500.
Everybody's dying.
Good morning, I'm Megan P. The WKRI.com alert desk with some sad news to share overnight. Actor Val Kilmer has died at the age of 65. He's best known for his fan favorite roles as Iceman in Top Gun, playing Batman in Batman Forever, and Jim Morrison in The Doors. His movie career peaking in the early 90s with the variety of starring roles. He was known as an intense actor who really threw himself into those roles. Kilmer eventually died of pneumonia. He had recovered after being diagnosed with throat cancer back in 2014 that required 2 tracheotomies. He died in Los Angeles, surrounded by family and friends. For more breaking news around the clock, head to WKRN.com.
Yeah, man, rest in the essence to Val Kilmer, man. You know? Everybody passing, man. Everybody passing away, man. Right? This is more. I keep telling y'all, the feds is coming for everybody. Nobody's exempt, man. Nobody is exempt. Now, I don't know how true this is, but I think this is accurate. If I'm not mistaken, I seen a video earlier. We're about to get to it. Right? Now, what y'all know about this? All right. Tell you, man, the feds ain't playing no game at all. This is getting wild out here, y'all.
Somebody else I hate. Whack 100. Blah. Listen, I get told a lot of things, but I can't tell you when somebody door about to get kicked in by the feds. That's a lot of information to know. Let's just put it like this. He did say that Big U, who is Nipsey's former manager, was going to be involved in some type of a RICO. That did happen. A bunch of people were arrested behind this RICO case. And it looks like Adam 22 is also one of those people we can add to the list. He's not staying in there long, but no jumper, Adam 22. He's known for being like a DJ Vlad that has like artists coming up there, asking them about different situations that are kind of telling on themselves. And in this case, obviously the feds want to know what he knows. They know that he knows something. So they got his ass up in there. And it looks like Whack 100 knew they were coming to get him too. Who is like, that's the thing they need to get to the bottom of.
Right, he got an inside connect for something.
Inside going to, but how inside could you be unless you're inside?
Right.
I mean, I don't know this man. I don't know what he got going on, but all I know is he knows stuff before raids and stuff happen. That's dangerous, right?
That's
because
crazy.
if the police is telling him they could get rid of stuff or whatever the case, why are they telling this man?
He got a cop on payroll.
Something's going on. Well, I don't know about no cop. You think a cop on payroll?
Maybe. I don't. Somebody inside knows something and sharing that information.
Maybe you inside, bro.
I got a cousin named Rico. That's all I know.
Somebody.
Man. Sheesh. We're going to talk about this too. Right? I think Adam spoke on this, if I'm not mistaken. Did he speak on this?
We need to sell this house like yesterday.
You gotta be careful what you see on the internet, man.
There is new information coming out about the no jumper RICO, and things are heating up. While everyone is pointing fingers at Adam, wondering if he's the feds, Adam just came out and admitted he's 100% helping the feds in their recent arrests of his no jumper employees and guests. While I already knew Adam was aiding the feds, what he recently revealed on his podcast brings up a whole new question. Did the Crip leader Big U orchestrate the hit on Nipsey Hussle? Well, according to Adam, that might just be the case. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop direct source of. According to Adam,
he seems gigantic. I don't know why that cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute. Adam's not here, and he's off at work or whatever. I forget what she told him. And so I immediately hop on the line with my lawyer. I say, what should I do? I don't want to, handle the situation wrong. Over and over and over, I've sat down with rappers or whoever who tell me about situations in which they divulge too much information to the police or whoever, and it ended up coming back to bite them. Especially something comes to mind like, that being said, I'm not really that worried because I know that I myself haven't been involved in criminality, but I figured I would have my lawyer take care of it. So my lawyer reaches out to the guy who came to my door. She assures me that she's going to be able to ask the FBI agent a handful of questions, and from that information be able to ascertain, is Adam in trouble? Is Adam going to be, forced to hand over a crazy amount of information? Because that was kind of lingering out in my head, is like, God, it's going to be a huge pain in the ass if they want to confiscate all the computers and everything in here. You're going to have to buy a bunch of computers to use.
Where's the furnace? Start the furnace up, guys.
I don't know. I was considering that. I've not destroyed any information for the record. But this is the thing that my lawyer comes back to me with. She said the feds were interested in one thing and one thing only. Because in my head, I'm thinking they're going to want copies of the podcasts that Brick or Luce were on. They're going to want to make sure that there wasn't anything in those podcasts.
They're going to go to YouTube and get them.
Me and No Jumper knows that we really don't like to edit things out. So the only stuff we're editing out is if it's like a 4-alarm fire, like, yo, we need to take this out. So I don't think there's ever been something that Break or Luce told us that they needed us to edit out. But the one thing that the feds wanted was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Luce Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, that situation is very much outside of what was mentioned in the indictment. In the indictment, there's nothing about Nipsey. There's nothing about any of that stuff. So this to me is kind of massive because it makes me feel like, oh, the FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be, which to me seems gigantic. I don't know why that cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute Big Baby or Loose Cannon or anybody else. The fact that they're interested in that, to me, adds quite a bit of credibility to the argument that perhaps Nipsey Hussle's death was a more complicated situation.
Man, listen here, man. Man, the feds ain't playing no games, man. None whatsoever. And I keep telling y'all about platforms like No Jumper, Vlad, 1090 Jake, all these platforms where y'all go and tell all y'all business, talking about active cases, open cases, stuff going on in the streets. Like the feds ain't watching. Man, listen, ain't nobody gonna be sitting up here surprised when y'all boys get jammed up by these people, man. Y'all self-snitching. And that's crazy, man. We about to get up out of here, though, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. You did. Tomorrow, we're going to have a few shows. I got some pre-recorded videos I'm going to drop tomorrow. We're going to do a couple live streams. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Sunday night, Spiritual Roots Sundays. Me and my pops, we got something special for y'all. I ain't going to tell y'all about it. I'm going to just make the post for it. And then y'all going to see. We're going to get to it Monday, or should I say Sunday evening. You know what I'm saying? Thanks everybody for tapping in. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Of course, share on your social engineering. You know what I mean? Hey, man. Stop committing crimes. 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 I'm telling y'all, man, it ain't worth it, man. You're not going to get away with it. You want to get booked. You want to get back.
Shout out Tox. I ain't gonna even do a lot of talking this time. Let's get it. Glitch, nigga. Lord, forgive me. I promise I'm about to kill this shit. Lord, has sent me. The flow is cold as the last to get. Savage shit. Damage the scene. Breaking Bad with this. Cooking up this dope in this fire. Fuck the oven mitt. Diablo from Suicide Squad. Yeah, I'm pretty lit. Dead shot when I'm in the booth, cause I'll never miss. I only be around thorough niggas who poppin' shit. Stacks and Rain both caught a case. My niggas never snitch. Shit be realer than real. Niggas don't even flinch. Some of these hating ass niggas be acting like the grits. But fuck it though, it's E.N.E. We run the show. 2024, we the best. Now you niggas know. I ain't gotta say it much louder, but this pack I blow, probably some exotic or sour. Color indigo, being used to picking my bitches. Eeny, miny, mo. I'm a great American writer. Edgar Allan Poe, Pringles at a factory setting. That's how I'm stacking dough. I'ma always be about my bread like a pretty hoe. It's really levels the bar punching. You think it's not food shark. When I'm at the table, nigga, I caught a shot. Niggas want a verse from Glitch. I'ma need a lot. I get the cooking like niggas know when the oven's hot. They know. I don't just open the doors, nigga. I open shop. The guarantee to you niggas, we got the top spot.
Razor sharp focus. Palmer leaf smoking. Damn, this shit smell. Is the jar open? Sickness, sick shit. Yeah, that's my slogan. And we don't have to say a word, it's unspoken. Another Tox beat, man, get your beats up. When the pressure on computers, cause they freeze up. I just ease up, keep it jumping, knees up. Lamborghini wings up, keyless entry keys up. Not a game, they need us. So felt I got teed up, believe us. Might be everywhere, like the skis up. With your boy, we treed up. No label, we freed up. It's like we here to clean up all this dirt. We some sweet bust, we too cold, who too cold? Sick and glitch, yeah, we unload. And these rappers need to hang it up, man, I'll even fold. This that shit, man, we that shit. Caution tape, deleted clips. It's like every bar we cut the scenes, filled with violent shit. Money, Pablo, peso, probably stack up all my Peter chips. We bout guacamole, rigatoni, and Dorito chips. Shit so hot we block the sun, yeah, that's completed clips. Someone challenge E.N.E, questioning your leadership. Shorty like my risen shit. Mama got some eager lips. Any expectations set before we exceed that shit. It's okay, y'all needed this. Wins is easy, me and Glitz. Simply put, these niggas is too cold. Flat out freezing shit. Sick.
Yeah. And there you have it. Another Butcher Boy classic. Sick and Glitch. E.N.E. 2024. Oh, we just dropping heat all year round.